Talk about unexpected. Hey, remember Declan, that kid whose birthday card I accidentally got on my birthday because we have the same birthday? Now, I know that he used to live in my apartment, and I know that he had a family member named Taryn, who I suspected was his mom, lived in the same apartment. I don't know where they moved to. Well, now I know. And guess what? They have lived across the street from me this whole time. They just moved to a different apartment. They live walking distance that way, across the street from me this whole time. And Taryn is not Declan's mom. It's his grandma. That's why I haven't been able to find any of these people online. Initially, when I got this card, I tried to find these people online so I could like Facebook message them and get a hold of them like a normal person and ask them where to send the money. But it didn't work. So that's why I mailed Uncle Mike in the first place. Yeah, I wanted to send that cool dinosaur, but I do stuff like that all the time. But yeah, they've lived over there for the last year. It is now making a lot more sense why I haven't been able to get a hold of anyone, because it seems like they just might be older individuals, or maybe they just don't have an online presence. That's normal. Not everyone is online. People just live offline, and that's cool too. And you know what? If I'm not going to be able to find an online presence for anyone, I would assume it would be A, an older person, or B, a child. Declan and Taryn and Uncle Mike fit all of those categories, possibly. So that makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? All of these letters are all running very slow, and information is crawling at snail's speed. All of this information is behind. So much stuff has happened, and they don't know what's going on. Uncle Mike probably doesn't even know what's going on. Uncle Mike very well could have not even opened the beer letter. But let me read this to you, because it'll start to make a little more sense. Devin, thank you for returning my grandson's birthday cards to the senders. My mail forwarding expired right about the time the cards were sent. Hopefully, no more of my mail will be sent to your address. But if it happens, please feel free to discard or note my current address and put it in the mail envelope. Your kindness, time, and expenses are most appreciated. Taryn. So now we have a bit of a problem, because no one knows what's going on except for me and you, the viewer of this video, and I'm set to appear on the news to talk to the people of Grand Rapids about what has been happening between me and Uncle Mike, and to publicly ask Uncle Mike to write me a letter back. And they don't know any of that. They don't know it's happening. So what should we do? Well, don't worry. I always have a plan. Might not be a good plan. Might not be as well thought out as many of you. But yeah, I have a plan. Not going to go over there and knock on the door. That would be weird. I don't want to scare anyone. So I'm going to leave a letter and kind of bypass the whole mail system. I'm just going to leave it on her doorstep. I think that's the most respectable thing to do in this situation. I do not want to harass Taryn, or Declan for that matter. I don't want to approach if they do not know or understand the situation. So I am going to nicely leave a letter, a package, on their doorstep, and I can only hope that they open and read it in time to see the news Friday.